and welcome to this week's What's Hot. And as I record this, it is yet another top temperature Tuesday. Now, years ago, I spoke about the precious resource that is water and how it was becoming commoditized. So with that in mind, do water companies do better or worse when there is a drought, as there is now? Well, the three UK listed water companies are United Utilities, Severn, Trent, and South West water owner Pennon Group. Here's the 1 year chart and the 3-month chart of all of them. Pretty choppy charts, and Pennon Group is the least good looking of them all. However, the company is taking control of the direction of its share price and buying back its shares. Now, in these pretty poor markets, 2022 has been pretty dire after all. More companies are initiating share buyback programs. We've seen this with oil and gas exploration and production company Pharos Energy. They launched their share buyback program last month. And also, whilst you're checking out that company, Pharos Energy, look at the board. They have one of the most diverse boards in the business. And according to Capital.com's Janelle Mehta, buybacks have been notoriously pro-cyclical, peaking right before a downturn. She writes, investors may fare well, paying attention to this cycle previously seen during the dot-com bubble and the 2008 financial crisis. Well, crisis is a word that we're using a lot of. In fact, it's becoming a cliche for everything, really. Today's electricity and gas price calculation is that from January 2023, we're going to see our average bill come in at £355 a month. Well, people are preparing, because I occasionally work with a tree surgeon, and normally we take away the wood, sort of arterial branches and twigs. However, the customers are now asking us to leave everything behind: twigs for kindling and wood once seasoned, ready to burn. And this week, my neighbour got his logs for his wood burning stove early, as he has been told that all the log suppliers are putting up their prices in September. That's next month. Now there's a good living if you can master the prusik knot.
I wanted to be a lumberjack, leaping from tree to tree as they float down the mighty rivers of British Columbia. The giant redwood, the larch, the fir, the mighty Scots pine.
Go to animatedknots.com and you'll be taught how to tie said prusik knot. Well, in terms of lumber and wood stocks listed on the London Stock Exchange, there's only a couple, not many compared to their peers in the US. There's Woodbois, or Woodbois, which has a pretty desolate bulletin board with investors talking about buying French horns and grape picking. However, Woodbois is an African-focused forestry, timber trading, reforestation and voluntary carbon credit company. A bit of a mouthful, but it has told investors that it has recently made its maiden operating profit. And there's Accsys Technologies. It's an eco-friendly company that combines chemistry and technology to create high-performance, sustainable wood building products. Well, there's been a few board changes recently. Despite that, it's growing revenue. And I get the feeling that there's a takeover offer in the offing. Well, I hope you're well and keeping cool. Today, I'm learning how to make Ukrainian borscht as a thank you to Nikita, who's been helping me paint and decorate outside. And he tells me that this 5
hryvnia
is worth a small fortune compared to the UK equivalent. I think he's pulling my leg. Right, stay well, stay safe. I'll be back same time next week.